Take a deep breath in. And on the outward breath, as it, relax those eyelids. And with your eyes closed, focus on the sound of my voice. Breathing in a wonderful feeling of resourcefulness. And breathing out any anxiety, any tension. That's right. As you breathe in and breathe out, notice that when you fully exhale, it means the next inward breath in utilizes your diaphragm. And as you utilize your diaphragm, you stimulate even deeper feelings of calm and relaxation. And I want you to imagine that you're breathing in a feeling of confidence and resourcefulness, and you are exhaling any tension, any stress, any anxiety. Tension is normally felt around the face, the neck, the shoulders. Feel that melting away and feel it leaving your body in your outward breath. Anxiety is sometimes felt in the gut. A twisted, knotted sensation, and I want you to imagine that any tension in your gut is just melting away, releasing any tension. And that tension again is being exhaled in your outward breath. So you can breathe in and breathe out and just feel deeper and deeper relaxed with each and every breath. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that you are in a room with a machine that teleports you to any moment in time. And I want you to imagine that this is a tool that you will be able to use whenever you have a memory linked to anxiety or a worry in the future that is linked to a feeling of anxiety. I want you to imagine there is a screen on the left of the machine, and the screen is simply that thing that is causing anxiety, maybe a memory or maybe a future occasion. And I want you to see that point in time. See what you looked like back then, or what you think you may look like. Step into the machine, press a button, and teleport into that point in time. Feel what it feels like to be anxious, and then immediately switch perspectives. And notice that when you see yourself like you're someone else, the anxiety goes down. But then I want you to see that version of you that you're watching change in front of your very eyes. See that anxious version of you turning into a confident, resourceful version of you, dealing with the exact same situation in a resourceful, confident, almost effortless way. Essentially, see yourself doing the thing well. And when you see yourself doing the thing well, notice that the anxiety gets down even more. And then notice that if you become further away from that moment, almost like the perspective is zooming out on a camera, or that you're walking further away, so you're further away from that version of you doing the thing well, again, anxiety gets even lower. And then I want you to imagine that you've now finished the thing. There's nothing left to do. But imagine that you've done the thing well, and if you can think of any insights that would improve whatever that thing is, imagine rewinding everything back to the beginning and then seeing you do it again, but even better with this additional knowledge. Maybe there's subtle changes, a facial expression, a body posture, maybe an additional strategy, tactic, or way of doing something that enhances maybe competency or feelings of confidence. And you can keep observing and rewinding until you see that thing from the past or that thing in the future being done exactly as you would want it to be done. And it almost doesn't matter what actually happened or what could happen. This is just a way of thinking about thinking to give you the perspective to be optimistic about the future, or to extract wisdom from the past. And then I want you to imagine when you're convinced that version of you is confident and in control, calm and resourceful, switch perspectives back into the body, feeling that feeling of calm, confidence, and then find yourself back in that teleportation machine and leave. Noticing that the anxiety went from high to low or nothing at all within just a few moments. And the more you do this, the quicker it gets, to the extent that you'll be able to remember a moment of anxiety, switch perspectives, see yourself looking resourceful, and change it until it's right in just a few seconds. Not needing to go into the machine and not needing to go through this process. And very soon your brain will learn that whenever you feel anxious about a memory or a moment in the future, that it doesn't make sense to be associated in that first person perspective. That all by itself you can imagine observing yourself. And why would you observe yourself doing it wrong or badly, or feeling trapped or stranded, when you could imagine yourself doing it in a way that works for you in a confident, helpful way? And the more you do it, the better you get. That's it. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just feel like you're returning to the present, but taking an additional tool with you. You can call it the tool of perspective and optimism, a lethal combination in reducing anxiety to negligible levels. Breathe in and breathe out. That's it. Releasing any tension, as very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You'll awaken feeling resourceful, empowered, eager to test out this new tool on memories and worries in the future. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.